Yeah, hey guys. I wanted to offer this up. It was on my heart today, and I really felt the Lord leading me to tell you that this short, what I call consider a God thing. We have four kids. Oldest one is now 23, young man. But when he was 16, 17 years old, we had a lot of struggles and challenges with him. Um, and he was refusing school. He was getting into some bad friend groups. He was going down paths that were not healthy for him, whether it would be drugs, alcohol, even maybe starting on some vandalism. So it was a very, very trying time for my wife and I. And we tried every parenting intervention that we felt we could, and nothing seemed to really work as much as we wanted it to. He became very isolated in his room. He started becoming destructive in the home. Um, School refusal, as I mentioned, was taking place, and he was then a junior heading to be a senior. Critical time in their education, as you know. So, it really became very, very critical for us to make a decision on how we were going to handle this. He started getting physical with me. And so, we prayed about it. We prayed a lot about it, and we got into some professionals that one in particular that helped us navigate the right schooling environment for this for our son. And we were thinking military academy. Quite honestly, we were thinking he needed discipline, he needed some structure, and but we got some insight that was not maybe the best thing, because they don't really have walls up to keep kids from leaving military academies. Kids that go there want to be there. So we ended up in a wilderness program where basically they use nature to reconnect your brain to the things that are important, and to try and cleanse your brain from all the things that aren't. And so he was picked up at our house against his will, which was tough to see as parents, but he was taken up to a wilderness program in the mountains of North Carolina. And he spent 90 days backpacking in the mountains with a group of other kids and leaders they were backpackers, but they were also counselors. And essentially, they go through a 12-step process in the woods of building themselves back up as young adults. Um, they learned how to make a bow drill, which is the old way to make fires that Indians taught us way back in the day. So they made a bow drill. They could make a fire with essentially nothing in the woods. Anyways, long story short, it really saved his life in many ways. So we believe he would either be no longer with us on this earth, or he would be in jail. Um, and so we are really blessed and thankful that the Lord led us in this direction. And I would say this to any parent out there that is struggling with something like this with young adults, is there is light at the end of the tunnel, regardless of what situation they may be in. There's hope, and that hope is in the Lord. And I would ask anybody, if you're feeling challenged, to reach out to the professionals. There are counselors and advisors out there, educational consultants they're called, and they all can connect you to all kinds of different options. Wilderness programs it was a great one for us. May not be the right fit for you, but he's returned to us. It's the prodigal son story in the Bible, and now he's the most caring and loving young man we could ever hope for. So that's my story, and all glory be to God.